Good morning and welcome back. Sol here, and today is October 2nd, and we have Hammerman Fleet attacking our base. As you can see, I have my circle base loaded with my hotpot level 3 and a damage amplifier level 3. Best combo ever for just getting random diamonds on attacks. For example, here these are warrior attacks. Grenadiers attacks, got diamonds and intel. Another warrior attack, I didn't get any intel there. Tank attack by killing some of the medics. So yeah, this is all I like. All I want is to get random intel and random diamonds from attacks. I don't care that they raid me; they can raid me all they want. But yeah, from the last video, the main difference is that my boom cannons are one level higher, all of them. I think I leveled all my cannons. Now all of them are level 13 with the exception of one which is level 14. I think that's pretty much it I did from the last Hammerman attack. But anyways, my average level now is 13.8 in terms of the defenses. And so that means that whereas a max level base has an average level across all the defenses of 18. So I'm 13.8, and then so that means I'm 75.6% of max. Well, without any further ado, let me show you the base again. That's my general setup. And again, like I said the last time, these buildings in the front are there to group units before they go through the minefield. Same here on this side. And depending on the attacker, you're going to see I actually switch these buildings back when I see that there are a lot of Grenadiers, just to prevent those minefields of getting destroyed by the Grenadiers. And this really works really well, dividing the troops, because you allow time for the units or for your defenses to attack units at a different timing, so you control the flow and timing at which the enemy arrived at your defenses. So I took on the first 5 on the first try, and because they get deleted, I'm gonna record this first part first and then show you the next one. So stage 1, pretty easy, and here you're gonna see again those non-defensive buildings group the warriors, they group the riflemen, they group what else is in there? The tanks and the sukas, and then so they start walking through those minefields as a group. Whereas if you hadn't had those, then the warriors would have triggered the mines first, and then that's it. You've lost the effectiveness of your mines. Then the riflemen would have come in and the sukas, and then the story would have been a lot different. I mean, granted, stage 1 is pretty easy, but for you guys that are low level, this sort of setup is perfect. Even though I have, max level rockets, max level shock launchers, the difference is that because your mines are being more effective, then your defenses have to deal with less amount of troops. All right, let's take a look at stage 2. Here I got attacked by 24 Shukas, 16 warriors, 120 riflemen, 6 tanks, and 30 heavies. This one I still left my original layout. Again, you're gonna just pause it in case you missed it. Buildings at the front. And then you have the layer of splash level defenses, one-shot defenses. Behind that first layer of splash defenses where the hotpot and damage amplifier are. So here you see Hammerman is barraging one of my defenses on the front line. You're low level and that happens and you're getting destroyed. You're getting a lot of collateral damage. You want to remove that towards the side. I don't do it here. Obviously I beat this on the first try. But that's the sort of thing that you want to avoid, having any collateral damage. So you move that building out of the way, and then focus on the remaining buildings. And as you can see, that grouping again is being highly effective. Took out most of my enemies on the left and on the right, and now it's just a matter of slowly picking up whatever I have left. Hot pot, as always, MVP, just wrecking through and burning, melting whatever comes on its path. They have really no chance against that. Tanks are almost down. You still have a couple of troops on their right side of the map, but my boosted rocket launchers are just making short work of those tanks. Just 2 tanks left, and then the Sukas on the rifleman, they're almost destroyed on the right side. There we go. Rocket launcher is laying onto them now. I'm gonna speed it up. And the final set of Sukas is it's already done. Awesome. So that was stage 2. Take a look at stage 3. Again, stage 3 was beaten on the first try. You can see that I beat on the first try. Stage 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stage 7, I needed two tries to get it done. So on stage 3, Hammerman is attacking us with 16 Grenadiers, 40 Warriors, 12 medics, and 96 riflemen. Usually when you have riflemen, not riflemen, Grenadiers, the strategy of grouping your troops near the front using structure is not a good idea, and you're going to see why. Because the overthrow, the Grenadiers are going to destroy some of the mines, and that's not optimal whenever you get that happening. But what's good is that if you target it right, then the units that go to the group, they get destroyed by their own Grenadiers. But in either case, it didn't matter. Grenadiers came in. The Warriors came in and they just got wrecked by the shock launcher and rocket launchers. And here you see the other good thing about having to split your defenses like that. You see, right now, the medics didn't have time to go and heal those riflemen that got destroyed by the mines. You only have one of them following on the right side, so they're getting destroyed by it. And the other medics are on the other side, and now they're getting targeted by the defenses. So having those defenses spread out, or that layout spread out, forces the medics to walk back and forth, reducing their efficiency, and essentially allowing you to destroy them as they're walking back and forth. So right now, all that remains is the right side force, which is not a biggie. That rocket launcher can destroy them, even with that 2 medics healing them up. Every volley, you're taking 4 or 5. And at this stage, we're going to destroy the riflemen. And now we're going to have a few Grenadiers left, which is going to last for about a minute. I'm doing 4x, so it's going to take about 15 seconds. But because my rocket launcher didn't have enough oomph to finish them off out straight, then I have to wait for them to move forward. My rocket launcher then for some reason targets the medics, which is hilarious. But I'll take it any day of the week. That's it. Stage 3 is down. We're going to take a look now at stage 4. And then on stage 4, he again attacks us with Grenadiers, 20 of them, 9 tanks, 120 riflemen, 12 medics, and 48 heavies, which is scary. So this time, I made a change to my base. And I'm going to pause it, see if you can spot it. You probably can. I took out the buildings on the front, the grouping buildings on the front. And I took out the buildings here, the row of buildings that were on the front lines, because I don't want the splash damage of the Grenadiers to hit me without them being in range of the rocket launcher. I want the rocket launcher and the shock launcher to be in range and hit them. So that's why I moved those buildings out. Let's hit start. Again, you see Hammerman sending barrage to some of the building. If I had lost this, again, I'm going to repeat it, guys. Move those defenses out. You need to move them out. Now, luckily, some of the Grenadiers went to the right. He landed his troop to the right, which was very fortunate for me. So Hammerman is going to lose. He lost a few of the Grenadiers there by landing them on the right side. Now, he lands the medics and the riflemen also on the right side. Some of the riflemen shift over, but the medics are following the damaged units, which is awesome for us. And why? Because those riflemen are going to start getting hit and destroyed without the support of their medics. Now, at one point, those tanks are going to all be healed up. And what's going to happen is that the medics are going to shift over, and they're going to be targeted by our defenses on the left, sorry. So here you see the hot pot. Oh my God, he's melting those heavies. Look at that. That's crazy. So heavies are down. So now you see medics coming back, and they're all getting targeted by the defenses. So you kill those medics that are usually well shielded behind the wall of tanks or behind the wall of heavies, and that's it. No more medics for them. So now it's just a matter of slowly picking them up, which we're going to do in a few seconds. See, I'm going to lose that rocket launcher now. The boom cannon, I think I'm also going to lose. But that boom cannon is essentially one-shotting those tanks, which is hilarious. Now, we lost the boom cannon. We lost the rocket launcher. But don't despair. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Boosted cannon is coming online. Just eating through those tanks. And now the only thing we have left is the Grenadiers in one tank. And it's over, guys. So an awesome match. I liked it. I like it when my plans sort of come to fruition, or what I envisioned based on what he's going to land comes out and it works exactly as I planned. So that was stage 4. Let's take a look at stage 5. Stage 5, it's a little bit more crazier. It's attacking with Scorcher, 1 Scorcher, 192 riflemen, 9 tanks, 60 Sukas, 12 medics, and 32 warriors. So here I went back to my layout. Again, the grouping layout. You see, I put back everything from what I had before. With the mines, with the buildings, and here was a toss-up which direction the units would take, and you can see they sort of split 50-50. The tanks were more towards the right, whereas the riflemen and the tanks were, most of the riflemen went towards the left. Nevertheless, it wasn't the grouping that I would want to have, but still, those riflemen, they got it in the face. It just melted in that sense. And here you see again the medics, they landed on their left side, but they're going towards the right, leaving their medics and leaving their riflemen and Sukas alone. No healing, no nothing. Now comes warriors. This is not going to be good for them. They're going to run straight into the hot pot. They're going to be shocked and allowing time for my defenses to gather, and boom, 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 boom. Melt, 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 and melt. And here you see the medic coming back and then getting targeted by the defenses. This is key for spammy units when Hammerman just drove hundreds and hundreds of single shot units. That's 2 medics, 3 medics, 4 medics. That's it. He only has 2 medics left. 1 medic, 2 medics left. The Scorcher now is just taking hits from everything. He's 10% health, 5% health. Boom, dead. Oh, you see, the other change that I did here was I moved my rocket launcher. My rocket launcher now is in the booster position. Usually for the first levels, I move him out so that I can take whatever's on the right side easily or faster. I don't have to wait till if he sends heavies or something like that. So now he's on the booster position. And I move some of my one-shot defenses towards the front line, just in case. But again, this was pretty simple. That's it. Stage 5, I want to say stage 5 of Hammerman is done. Yeah, stage 5. Now let's look at stage 6 again. First try. He's attacking us with 32 Grenadiers, 384 riflemen, and 48 heavies. And here again, you can guess what I did. I knew what was coming, so I moved my defenses, my economy buildings out of the way. I came back to that first, that same setup where I moved the economy buildings out of the way so that the Grenadiers would just come straight out and get wrecked by the mines and the rocket launchers as soon as they walked in. And I actually forgot to move my rocket launcher back into position. So essentially, I would move that rocket launcher into right there. If I had done that, it would have been a lot different this stage because it was a close one. So let me show you guys. So sending some critters, some shocks, but nothing humongous because my troop, they have to walk in. You see right there, he lost I want to say he lost half, maybe a little bit less than half of his Grenadier force, but still he was able just to wreck all my splash damage defenses on the front line. And there I said, I'm gonna lose this one just because of that. Because if I had that rocket launcher in the boosted position, those Grenadiers would have died. But still, my hotpot comes into action, and he starts melting riflemen left and right, left and right, left and right. No, there's no chance that they have. And then that boosted shock launcher, 2 boosted shock launchers can just destroy over 75% of the health of those riflemen. Even maybe they can just take them out outright. So I forgot to show you. I focused on the left side, but on the right side, he sent some warriors, some riflemen, and they just got wrecked. I apologize for that. So here the heavies are coming in. I would have liked that hotpot to have lasted a little bit longer, but no problem. Shock launcher and cannon combo and sniper tower and everything else is just melting through them really quickly. At this point, it was iffy, but once that left side by the rocket launcher, the one that's on booster, got destroyed that quickly, I realized that I was gonna win. Because the shot just keep everything in stasis, and then everything else could just chuck them or hit them. Sorry. That's it. We're in the last throws of this stage. There's a few riflemen left, and there's nothing else they can do. They're gonna get destroyed. And this was stage 6 of Hammerman. First try, doing some slight tweaking, knowing what he was going to bring, knowing how my defenses react to what he brings. The only unknown variable is the timing at which he attacks us. So you can see he then attacks us with 384 riflemen on stage 7, 64 warriors, and then 48 heavies. The first attempt I got stumped, and it was mainly due to the way he deployed his GBE. He actually barrages out a bunch of my buildings. He sends 4 barrages out, and those barrages destroyed over, I want to say, in combination, it destroyed like 40% of my defenses, because all my defenses are clustered up. So what I've been advocating all along is move the defense buildings that get targeted by GBE, and here you can see the 4 circles. He sends 4 barrages at the same time, and then that other building also got barraged at some point, so I moved them out, and that was just enough to give me the win on this match. So here we're gonna see that barrage was wasted. Other than taking those buildings, they were gonna be taken out regardless. He didn't damage any of my other buildings. Here again, you see the importance of that grouping. You want that grouping tight so that the mines can do the work the way they did here. All those riflemen got reduced to what? 6, 7, maybe 10 riflemen on that side. And now all those riflemen and warriors are also going to get reduced to nothing. Once my shock launcher and rocket launcher fires, that's it. Over 80% of those troops got destroyed in that one shock launcher rocket launcher combination. Now here in stage 7, we see he landed his last set of troops on the right, so they're walking a little bit more spread, which is not optimal. But I'm pretty confident that at this stage I can pretty much take it. Oh, and that shock was unfortunate. I got really concerned at this point because the hotpot wasn't shooting because of the shock. If I would have to repeat this again, that machine gun right there in front of the hotpot that got shocked, I would have moved them away, replaced it with some other machine gun or something else, so that my hotpot would be online 100% of the time, allowing them to melt through those riflemen. Because what ends up happening is that my hotpot now has 10% health, heavies are coming in, shocks are laying on them, and my hotpot is just melting. Look at that. So even though I wasn't able to get a lot of the shots on the heavies, though from the previous experience when this happened, that there's no match. They're gonna start focusing on the damage amplifier, which is gonna be good. Now my shocks are doing work. They're keeping everything on stasis. They cannot move. My cannons, I have 4 cannons on mine, just shooting in them, and they're gonna have no chance. Now my rocket launchers are switching over to the rifleman, which is good. That's what we want. Oh, we have a boosted mortar just hitting them too. Hilarious. Oh, that missed. That one missed, but that's it. Just what, seven heavies, 2 heavies, 3 heavies, and a bunch of riflemen. And can we get it? Can we get it? Yes, we do. That's it. Stage is over. Just a few more riflemen out, and we have defeated all 7 stages of Hammerman. Stages 1 through 6 on the first try, without ice, with just a hot pot and a damage amplifier, level 3. And then stage 7 just needed a slight tweak to get it working again. And we beat, again, all stages of Hammerman in one shot, guys. This is amazing. I love it. This is, I don't know how many times I've done it now. Maybe 5 times or 6 times since they deployed the hot pot. The hot pot just changed the game for me. And this is the best freaking troop combo ever, like I said. Oh, not troop, the defense combo. I don't care about doom cannons. I don't care about grapplers. I love this. So, guys, hope you like this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment. Subscribe. So let's check it out.